Hello, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are back again with another one. This is the transfer roundup, people. We're going to be telling you everything that has been happening the whole day in terms of the transfers. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section, and what are you excited in terms of this evening and in terms of how the transfers are using, and some good news that are coming from different sides of the teams, and we're going to talk about all of them. So what do we do here, guys? We cover all the teams, the bigger teams. I'm talking from Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspurs, and we us now until we go to the end. So we're gonna be looking at the transfer news that we've been hearing today, and I wanna hear if you agree about it or what. But before anyway, don't forget we're gonna be taking some of the most important stories like Bournemouth sacking O'Neill, that was a scary one. Or Carlo Ancelotti telling the people that exactly after the end of next season, he's leaving Real Madrid and he's gonna be the new manager of, guess which team he's talking about? Which country, by the way? Brazil. So we're gonna be talking about a lot of those things. Do me a favor, click the like button if you haven't subscribed to the Connect. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because I'm gonna be giving you my honest verdict and my thoughts on this situation and how I'm looking at things from the way I'm looking at them. So let's get into the video. So the first news we have been told, by the way, we're gonna just start with Chelsea, because I think Chelsea is the transfer today. They were the team that was making so much noise, because for starters, we are discovering that Chelsea are actually cheating. We expected this. We are being told that Chelsea were cheating, and what are they saying? They're saying that Chelsea, as you see them owned by Todd Bowley, the American person, the main sponsor of the club is actually owned by the owners of Newcastle, the Saudis. And with the Saudis, it looks like Todd Bowley is now setting some deals with these people so that he can try to in a way find a way to overcome the financial fair play again, which was supposed to hit and slap Chelsea if players were not moving out of the club. So what is happening, what we're being told is this: because of the financial fair play, Chelsea were given this, they have this transfer window to let players go. And because of Todd Bowley has the connection, what he's doing now is using the connections he has with the Saudis, so that because Saudis are looking for every player, they have the money, they don't have the problem, that they can come and get the players from Chelsea. And as they get players from Chelsea, what is he doing? Giving them money. And when they're giving Chelsea money, which means the money that is coming back keep them safe, and they're safe. So according to the British media, according to Twitter media, by the Twitter world, they're saying that Chelsea is cheating, because if they are not going to be taken seriously for the financial fair play that have caused, how are they being allowed to get away with murder with the situation that is happening? I don't know. I don't really care. But anyway, this is one of the main stories that has been going crazy about Chelsea. The other story we are being told is this: Saudi are working on deals on 3 players. No, scratch that. 4 players. After getting Golo Kante done, we are being told that Koulibaly, talks are progressing well with the Saudi, and very soon Chelsea will be given money for that player and you'll be leaving. The other player we're being told is Hakim Ziyech. Remember, he was supposed to go to PSG. Now it looks like he's going to be going to Saudi Arabia, and he's going to be playing with one of their teams. Remember, we don't really know who's going to be playing, because the Saudi is just getting players and then teams get whoever they get. And the other thing we're being told is that the other one is Mendy. And with Mendy, the interesting part is this: the deal has already been agreed. Everything seems like it's already going in the right direction. Now what is left is just to finalize the things and do the medical so that something can happen. But that's what we're also being told. So you have to keep an eye on that. It looks like it's progressing so very well, and we'll see. Anyway, we'll keep you updated with those thoughts. By the way, as we talk about it, we are now confirmed that Aubameyang is also one player who could also be going to the Saudi. According to what we're being told, Chelsea also, because of the connection, like I told you, they're working so well so that Aubameyang could also go and join in with these players. Because remember, his deadwood at Chelsea is really producing nothing, is giving nothing to the club. So they need to get him out so that they can clear some contracts that are so big for them to go. But one player that we have confirmed, and Fabrizio Romano has confirmed, is that Romelu Lukaku will not be going to Saudi Arabian League. He has decided against it. He is the only first player from Chelsea who said that he doesn't want to leave, and that means that he will remain in the books I don't know if it's going to be loaned to Inter, because we were told also that Chelsea are refusing for him to go back to Inter if it's going to be on loan. If they want him, they have to buy him. So the problem is that can Inter have the money to take out so that he can go? Or maybe PSG want him. I don't know. I'm just joking, people. But at this moment, we know that Lukaku will be going back to Chelsea as he has refused the Saudi League. The only destination for him is Chelsea. So we'll keep you updated over that one if there's anything that has changed with the Chelsea. But one thing that we know, the Saudi and Chelsea are really in a good deal. So many players are going to be leaving. Talking about Chelsea as well, remember there's the Mason Mount deal. Anyway, on that one we'll cover it when we're talking about Manchester United, because we have so much to talk about when it comes to Manchester United. So without even wasting time, let's just move to the Manchester United. So like I was saying, talking about Chelsea, remember they have players that they need to let go, and Mason Mount is one of the players that we were told he has to go. Last week when we were hearing the story, we were told that Manchester United were going to go back with the deal so that they can try to get Mason Mount. But since then, we haven't been told anything. We are still waiting for anything that is going to be moving when it comes to United. But one thing we can promise you is that United are growing confident because the player seems like he has chosen them. If they cannot get him this season, they'll always get him on a flea. But everything is progressing well, and they're preparing a second bid for Chelsea so that they can get the player. Anyway, when it comes to United as well, we know that Ten Hag is really growing frustrated with over how the things are being run. In fact, to look at it in another terms, the self Manchester United is now coming back to haunt the team, because up to now we can confirm that they haven't made any transfers, and all the big players that they've been linked in with, other clubs are getting them, or they're not even happening. How? You don't believe me? Let me try to just go over the list. Remember Manchester United were also linked with Declan Rice. Well, we know that even though it's not yet a done deal, the favourites to get the players Arsenal, and they were also linked with the player now who's almost very close to join Bayern Munich, and that was supposed to be a defender. I forgot it. Is it Genja or something like that? Please let me know in the comment section. But it looks like it's really now starting to affect Ten Hag, because he is trying by all means to build a team that can do something next season. And if the transfer window continues to do like this, where the team is just been linked with people, and nothing is happening, it's gonna be so much frustration. We know that there is Victor Osimhen as well, who was also linked to go to Manchester United. What we have been told is this now, which is really interesting. The president of Napoli came out, and according to Fabrizio Romano, he said that there is an agreement in principle with Victor Osimhen that he can extend his contract with Napoli for further 2 years. But if there is something that comes, what he's talking about, a bigger deal with money, they can be progressed to do something. They'll say that they'll do what's better for the club also, which means that they are willing to sell if the money is right. But that's all that we know at the moment. We haven't been told so much about it. But one thing that we can confirm, which anyway is already appearing on my screen here, is Marcus Rashford. He has signed a new contract with Manchester United, or signish. In fact, what we're being told is that it's just a matter of time with Fabrizio Romano. What he said is that a year goal will be coming very, very soon. And what we've been told when it comes to Marcus Rashford is the reason why he's signing this contract. Remember, he didn't want to sign this contract. The reason now he's really signing this contract is because for the first time he's really impressed and he's really excited over the project that they're building, and it all because of Eric Ten Hag. What he has now developed with the team has now given him the confidence that they can have something that is meaningful and they can go forward. So what it means that anyone who thought Marcus Rashford was going to be a free agent, or if he was going to go to PSG, that is no longer happening, because according to what we are being told is that he's going to be making around 375k a week. And it means that in a year you'll be making around 19 million pounds. That is so much money, and he's really excited. So he might talk about how he's really excited that this guy's the manager is running the show. We all know that there's more about money that is running the show. But anyway, that's so much we know at the moment about Manchester United. If there's anything that has changed, we'll keep you updated and we'll let you know. Before I even waste any time, I'm going to move on to the other team that I really wanted to talk about, which is Arsenal. The reason why I'm talking about Arsenal is this. Arsenal, one thing that we know, which made Arsenal fail to achieve what they wanted to achieve. What we call the achievement last season was because of lack of finances, lack of what can I call the backbone of the team. What they were lacking, they didn't have enough that a player that they can bring out from outside who could actually make a change in the game. Of course, there was Nelson, but Nelson alone was not really enough. Because, for example, if Partey could get injured, who else was fit enough to come in and replace? People might say Jorginho, but Jorginho only came in January. But people say so many about this. So there's a lot of things that happen. But for example, if Saka is out, who comes in? Is Trossard good enough? Or for example, the reason why they actually lost the leg, Saliba goes out. Who replace him? Who can be at least at Saliba's level to come in and try to help the team? That is the question that a lot of people have not really been asking. But now this is what we are being told. Remember, there's a Kai Havertz at Chelsea. I really don't know where Kai Havertz is going to be playing. I really don't know what exactly is going to be offering. What we're being told is that Arsenal are really interested in bringing Kai Havertz to the club, and they are preparing a bid of around 65 million. If that hasn't changed to get him. Remember, they made the first bid, which was rejected. They are going back. So it's Kai Havertz alongside Declan Rice. Now, when you think that you have Jorginho, Partey, and Declan Rice, that is a strong three guys who can replace each other and who can play in different positions to actually make the team strong. One person will be happy. But now when you come up and now you are hearing from today that Arsenal are considering selling Thomas Partey. Now that has to be a mind blower. That has to actually change a lot of things to people who are really following this issue, or the people who are hoping for something that is at least meaningful. You can't be selling your main target. By the way, while I'm talking about Arsenal, Saka just scored a world here, people. It's live. So England are leading by 4-0. I'm wondering who assisted him, by the way. I wish I could see anyway. So what we are being told is this. Arsenal are considering selling Thomas Partey, and he has been allowed to do who I want to see who passed this. Who did this pass? Trent Alexander-Arnold has been given. Oh my God! It's Trent again! It's Trent again! Trent again is a. Oh my God! This kid is special. I don't want to lie to you. The goal is amazing, but the pass is out of this world. The Trent pass is out of this world. The goal. Let the goalkeeper asking questions. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Anyway, so like I'm telling you, people, Arsenal saying that they're selling Thomas Partey, and I'm like, you are signing Declan Rice, and in signing Declan Rice, we are hoping that you have gotten the best, the best person who can be a good replacement, or a person who can stand while the other ones are injured. You can't say you're signing Declan Rice and selling Thomas Partey. In itself, that just means that rather than to strengthen the team, you are strengthening while weakening the team. Or maybe it is a situation where maybe there will be a problem with Thomas Partey being seated down and not given the game time because there's Declan Rice. There could be that possibility, but well, there's Jorginho as well, who doesn't really mind being on the bench. Remember, money is still coming. But anyway, we don't really know. I'm trying to look for the reason why Thomas Partey is going. I haven't found it. Let me know in the comment section, people. I'll find out more about it as we go. But Thomas Partey has been given the permission to start talking to the Saudis. And the Saudis, they're offering money. And if the money is right, Partey could be a goner. Anyway, there's a lot of people who have been talking. There's a video that I'm gonna also show you, people. People were talking about if this is a good deal or what they're saying. So we'll keep you up to date with what will happen and how situations will go. But this is what we're being told when it comes to Arsenal. The other news that I want to talk to you about is concerning City. Well, now with the City, what's happening is this: they have some problems that they're dealing with. First, Ilkay Gundogan could be on his way out, either going to the Saudi League or going to Barcelona. Remember, Barcelona have just missed out on Ruben Neves, who was supposed to come to the club. He's going to Saudi League. That is a done deal. If you haven't watched, there's a shot on the Connect. Check it out. We were talking about it, what is really happening, where Fabrizio Ramon actually put a list. I think I was somewhere here where he was analyzing everything that was happening. But now what we're being told is this: Man City, Barcelona wants to get Ilkay Gundogan to the team so that they can strengthen the team. It looks like everything could be on its way. Well, Ilkay Gundogan was asked to, is it yesterday after they won the cup that they won? I really not been paying attention when it comes to the international things, but what he was asked, he said that Barcelona is a good city. I haven't made my decision. I'm still working on it. So, oh, it's not actually Ilkay Gundogan who won. It was Spain who won, but he was just being asked, and he said that Barcelona is a good city. He hasn't made his decision. He's still working on it. So we'll keep you updated over that and how that situation will play out. But that's what we know at this moment. The other good news, if you are looking for good news, is that Kovacić to this team, Kovacić to Man City is really, 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 really close. And what we are being told is this. Oh, Saka is celebrating its 5. What just happened, people? I think Saka just scored a hat-trick, man. Saka just scored a hat-trick. How did I miss that? It's crazy. Anyway, I'll tell you what has happened here. But what we are being told is this. Kovacić could be on his way to Man City. And what we're being told, the agreed money will be 30 million euro. And yes, it's going to be 30 million euro. So yeah, so that's what we're being told at the moment, and everything looks like everything's going so well. So if there's gonna be any change when it comes to this deal of the Kovacić, is either when Man City now decide to go after Declan Rice. If there's not any decision of them going after Declan Rice, it means that Kovacić would be a City player according to how everything is looking, which means another win-win again for Chelsea. They're releasing the deadwood or players that they consider deadwood while opening up a lot of things. So it looks like it's working so well for this team. Anyway, we'll tell you more about what's happening. Well, when it comes to other news like Liverpool, what we're being told is that Liverpool are really considering Mickey van der Beek, the left back from Wolfsburg. He could be the possible player who could come to Liverpool, according to what we're being told. A lot of things are happening, but there's much less in terms of movement and anything that we can see. But what we're being told is that if he is going to be coming, it could be because of that. I don't know if you understand. He could be coming because it looks like they are really interested in him. He's really high into their list. They are seeing if they can get him. And also the Thuram situation has been a little bit died down. We're not really hearing so much about it, but we'll keep you updated if there's anything that's changing. In fact, if you could actually go to Liverpool fans on Twitter, now they're more excited about what Trent Alexander-Arnold is doing for England in the midfield rather than talking about transfer news, which is a little bit irritating when you think about it, but that's what we're being told. Diogo Jota came out today as well, and this said something that was interesting. He said Liverpool, he wants his team to sign players because he believes that if the team has players, they are strong enough to challenge for anything. We don't really know what's happening, but we'll keep you updated if there's any changes in terms of who's coming in, who's going out, what's happening, who's changing, and all the things. But we'll keep you updated with that. And also, talking about Liverpool, we can also talk about the Liverpool legend, Stevie G. Remember, he was announced as a manager in Saudi League last week. We already told that is there. Well, it now has been officially confirmed by the person himself that he doesn't even know who's linking him with this thing. He hasn't gone to Saudi League, nothing has happened, and there's no agreement with the deal. So it means all the rumors that people have been spreading about Stevie G being in a Saudi League manager, they are all lies. He is still in the Premier League. In fact, he's actually a pundit in the game against Macedonia that England are playing right now. So those are all lies. Nothing is happening. We'll keep you updated if there's anything that changes. One thing that we know also in terms of transfer about Liverpool, they are also interested in getting, what's his name? Nicola Barella. Not really get him, they're just keeping an eye on him. 50 million is what we were told in Newcastle we're preparing for, but we haven't been told anything that has changed. So in terms of that, it's still just up there. We'll keep you updated over that, but all in all, it means that we have nothing more to talk about. Anyway, do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. Let me know if you agree with some of the transfer news that we are covering here. That's all we are being told. That's all we're sharing with you. But it looks like Marcus Rashford is gonna remain at Manchester United. how are you excited about Manchester United fans? That must mean something to you, and you should be really happy about it. Also, when it comes to City, it looks like Bernardo Silva has been given a lucrative deal that if he wants, there's so much money for him to get. So we'll keep you updated over that. There's nothing really more that has happened, but it's still in the early stages. But one thing that we can confirm and we can really give you that promise is that the Saudi League are not falling asleep. They're still gonna be going after players, and getting Ruben Navas should give people as a sign as the first player who's at least at that lesser age. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe. I'm out. We'll see you on another video. We go. Peace.
Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best.